especially going into that first game. Guys are still getting their conditioning under them. Depth's going to be an important part today.
Rutgers is going to receive to start this off, and Rashad Rochelle calls for the fair catch. 100 tackles last year for the Wildcats. They hand it off to Manungai, and he battles through. He's got the first down up to the 37-yard line. Last year, Rutgers 28% on third down opportunities. The Scarlet Knights have said they needed to improve on that. Pressure's coming, middle of the field. Pass is complete to Langan. Now, he's going to be short of the first down, but it's kind of decision time. Gallagher and Mueller were both there. It's fourth down and about a yard. Langan's in motion. They hand the ball off. Manungai has the first down, powers his way inside Northwestern territory, and is down to the 44-yard line. They're down at 5. Wins it, looking to throw. Throws to his left, and it's nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Turner was there, and it seemed like it was a busted route. Fourth down at 5 from inside the 40. Wins it, looking to throw again. He's dancing in the pocket. He's being pressured. He throws across his body. It's complete. Christian Dremel.
Buy time and still look down the field. Northwestern playing a little bit of zone, and this is the toughest thing as a defense. When a play starts to break down, keeping your eyes on those receivers, and we call it plaster. All plaster means is find a guy in your area and attach onto him and take him away.
And now a man in motion. Little misdirection. They hand it off to Benjamin, who plows over his right guard. He's got another first down. He's going to get down to the 11-yard line. Gallagher was there to make the tackle.
Because he's got a guy covered up. You don't want to loft one out there and give them a chance.
So now on second down, they loft to the left side of the end zone. It's caught. Was the reception made? No, it's incomplete.
Gavin right here. We're going to see the toes are in right there. You see the left foot. I think they may have to go back and look at this one. That left foot looks like it hits down before the right one. And you got to remember, he only needs one catch. Let's look at the catch, though. He has it with both hands right there. Gets the left foot down. T-Mac, I think we may have to look at this one. It looks like he's catching it.
Wow, great camera work. Let's bring in Gene Steratore. He's in the ref room. Gene, I mean, this is an exceptional grab. Did he keep one foot in and have control?
An amazing play by Iron Strong, guys, and I think you're right on it. The left foot, to me, that left toe, touches the end zone just before that right foot touches out of bounds.
Well, here's Patel, his first ever point after in his college career. And it is good. 7-0 Scarlet Knights. Is behind Bryant in the backfield. Off the play fake, Bryant to throw again. Looking to the far side for Henning, and he's got it. He bobbled it and held on to the 43-yard line.
And you're going to see right here, Henning, we just talked about him, dynamic, and he has Rutgers' best cover guy, Max Melton, on him. And Bajakian, the offensive coordinator for Northwestern.
Rutgers showing a little blitz. Bryant backs up. He's under pressure. He's hit as he throws. It's incomplete.
Getting it done early, getting to Ben Bryant and not allowing him to make a good pass.
All right, Hunter Renner is on to punt the ball away. It was either going to be Renner or Akers to punt. Rochelle is back deep to receive. What a save! And then into the end zone. Nearly second down after the short gain on first down. Wins it, looking to throw again. Zips it near sideline, and the sliding grab is made up to the 43-yard line. Chris Long, and it's another first down.
Right here, we're going to see a little bit of zone for Northwestern, putting a lot on that safety, Uzama, to be able to cover up Chris Long.
Got that in motion. Wins it, hands it off to Benjamin. He's tripped up. Now that's good by Gallagher right there. He got into the backfield, but it is going to be a first down for Benjamin. I want to get back to those hits, too, because you're a former defensive back, to talk about that a little bit. Manungai dives forward, and it'll be a shy. It'll be fourth down and short. Uzama makes the tackle. We'll talk about that later on. Let's talk about this fourth down for Rutgers.
Well, if history serves us right, Graciano is going for it. 2 fourth downs earlier in that first possession. There was no second guessing. There was nothing. He kept the offense on the field, and they've gone for it. I would expect them to go right back to what they did the last time they were in a 4th-and-1 situation. Hand the ball off to the running back and allow him to pick up the first down with his legs.
Yeah, McLaughlin checks in. He's one of the defensive ends. He's number 97 for the Wildcats. Fourth down and a yard. Trips, including Langan, who's in motion now. And they hand the ball off, and the first down by Benjamin. How about their 3 for 3 on 4th down so far today? They were only 9 of 17 last year. As Benjamin is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Matt Lawson. It's 3rd down, about 9. Wimsatt throws to the far side for Washington, who's got another 1st down. It has to wear on guys like Johnson, who makes the tackle there. All right, so 3rd down and 4. The timeout was called by Northwestern. Off the play fake, Wimsatt's going to keep it himself. Goes toward the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Gavin says, let me take it. Let's take another look here. Let's see if that knee hits before he gets in the end zone. Hard to tell right there. A lot of white pants in the image, but it looks like he might have been able to power himself all the way through as we're getting there. It's going to be hard to tell if that knee lands on a Northwestern player or if it hits the ground before he crosses.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way, and it's good. Patel, who won the kicking duties. By the way, look at Covey, number 16, who's on the far side. He's going to get some touches today. He's just a true freshman. And that could be the first down for Northwestern to the 36-yard line. Yeah, there were a lot of guys that the coaching staff talked about, including the freshman Covey, who's from Mount Prospect, Illinois. He came mid-year last year. He kind of hit a wall in the spring, but they like him.
Yeah, but Jagan said the best mid-year guy he's ever seen show up on campus and be able to pick everything up.
On 1st down, pressure's coming. It's avoided by Bryant, and Bryant is hit as he goes down. A flag comes in. It may wind up being targeting.
And be in control of this offense.
2 for 5 so far. He's going to throw again for the 6th time. Far sideline, and he leads his man a little too far. Well, Rashad Rochelle is back deep to receive. Hunter Renner's on the punt for a 2nd time. Renner's going to fake it. He's going to throw it. It's complete to the 46-yard line. Did he get it? We will see. It depends on the spots.
It's executed well. They're able to get the ball out there, and they're just not able to run a deep enough route to get open.
So Wimsatt back to work. He's 9 of 16, 102 yards. He'll throw on 1st down. He throws to the far side, nearly intercepted, and a flag comes in. It was Devin Turner again. 2nd down and 8. Wimsatt will keep it himself. Has blockers. Benjamin is running back block free for him. Down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Manungai is in the backfield. Wimsatt will keep it himself, trying to find some blockers, and he's stopped inside the 15-yard line. Again, he won the job in camp. High snap, handled well. Kick is on its way, and it is good. 17-0 Rutgers.
He has mirror in his hand right there with his arm up as he's chasing him, not allowing him to have that good vision he needs.
2nd down and 8. Bryant again to throw. Throws to the middle, zips it, pass is complete. That was a thing of beauty to Cam Johnson. Trips to the far side. Tyus moves in the backfield. And he'll keep it himself. Bryant will, and he dives forward for the 1st down. And that might relax him a little bit down to the 46-yard line.
No doubt about it. As bad as they've been or struggling they've had in this first half, you get a score here, it's a brand new ball game.
Yeah, on 1st down, Bryant looking to throw. Pressure's coming. He steps up. He's hit. It's swatted away. It's loose on the field. I think Northwestern recovered it.
That defensive front for Rutgers has been all over them. They're bringing a little bit of pressure, but just a great job of retracing and getting back to the quarterback. Kunga does a really good job. He gets past them, but retraces those steps, is able to get that and get a little crossing power to cause some confusion.
On 3rd down, they do hand it off, and Porter is stopped in the backfields. That punt that they decided to throw. Bryant to throw here, throws it short. His intended receiver, A.J. Henning, incomplete. And Rutgers will take over 1st and 10. Travis Hunter was all over the place on both sides of the ball. They handed off to Manungai on 3rd down, and he gets up to the 44, maybe the 45. An odd formation for the rugby-style punter. Henning calls for the fair catch. All right, thanks, Tiffany. We appreciate that. He's a really talented player. Bryant under pressure, dumps it off to Cam Porter. And Porter, after setting up the screen, gets out across the 20 to the 23-yard line. Stop it to keep the drive moving. This is a botched play, and it's intercepted. Max Melton stepped into a lane and picked it off for the Scarlet Knights.
Brian is not ready for the snap, hasn't called for it yet. And the one thing is you don't want to make a bad play worse. Him rolling out, throw the ball away, don't try to just complete anything. Max Melton does a really good job of jumping up in the air and being able to snag this ball down. But Ben Bryant had nowhere to go with the ball.
Nowhere to go.
A bad play made worse. Now Rutgers takes over 1st and 10 in Northwestern's territory.
Play clock down to 5. Wimsatt takes the snap, throws left, passes complete left. Isaiah Washington stepped in front of the defender. The clock will continue. Oh, now a timeout called by Rutgers. He shifts around. Not a lot of pressure today by Northwestern, but Monungai is stopped at the line of scrimmage and then spun around and eventually taken down. Rutgers needs to get across the 8-yard line for 1st down. Wimsatt looking to throw on 3rd down, lofts it toward the end zone, and it's incomplete. Good snap, good hold, and it is on its way, and it hits the right upright. Incomplete. Opening drive of the 2nd half. Bryant steps up and slings it downfield, overthrows A.J. Henning, who did have a couple steps on his defender. All right, so Hunter Renner is on the punt for Northwestern. He gets that one off with pressure coming. Rochelle is moved back inside the 25, and he called for a fair catch. And Rutgers will begin from its 23-yard line. Wimsatt throws to the far side. Pass is complete to Washington. Just a little too much room by Johnson. He shouldn't have given him that much space. It all began in his backyard. Of course, his brother was an outstanding football player for Northwestern. Wimsatt, he's hit in the backfield. He breaks away and dives forward. And he got back to the original line of scrimmage. Again, that's the pressure that Northwestern needed.
In this series coming out of halftime, we have seen that pressure, and this is just guys working. There wasn't initial pressure, but these are guys not giving up. The 2nd, the 3rd move, being able to get to Wimsatt, as we're seeing right here, and he's able to scramble up to not get the sack, and he's able
that have been to the National Football League, included in Nanisciano. And how about this play? Henning, they try to get him into the mix. And Rene Conga was into the backfield and took him down for a loss of 6 on the play.
And for those defensive linemen, sometimes you're just shooting your gap. When you look at this for Northwestern.
Bryant, pressure's coming, steps up, nothing there. He's taken down. Sacked by Shaquan Loyal.
We're going to see right here Shaquan Loyal. He's coming up, and it looks like he's covering Henning right here. And then once the play starts, he's coming down, he's covering. No, he's not. He's coming on the pressure right there. Rutgers runs a zone defense.
They're emulating the Jersey Shore Boardwalk with some great food, some great food trucks. That is a heck of a spinning play inside the 45-yard line by the Scarlet Knights. They can catch out of the backfield. We've got an injured Northwestern player. Looks like Matt Lawson is down on the turf.
Just a really good job by Monungai getting the ball out there, and he's covered. Somebody's on him, is able to spin away.
Looks like there's some edge rushers coming in from the near side. Wimsatt will hand it off. Benjamin slices right through the block of his offensive line down to the 29-yard line. 7 conversions. Wimsatt will take it himself. He's down close to that 1st down marker. I think he's got it down to the 18-yard line. 2nd down. They hand it off. Monungai has it inside the 10, makes a man miss inside the 5. Touchdown, Rutgers. A little high step into the end zone. You think about this offensive line.
Yeah, right here on this side. You see this hole right here. That is where Monungai wants to go. When you see that as a running back, your eyes just light up, and now it's just one-on-one. And if I'm the running backs coach, I'm out there and I'm saying, hey, one guy never tackles us in the backfield. Monungai, he got the message, puts his foot in the ground, gets vertical, and he has a guy out there doing a split trying to get him down today, which is a very tough job. I played that cornerback position. A running back one-on-one, you're looking at the other 10 guys on the field like, hey, let's swarm tackle. Let's get a whole group around those guys.
The kick is on its way, and it is good. 24-0 Rutgers.
And it's so true, and he talked about it, just how much the staff here in the university has supported him, never being at a Big 5, and he's out here doing it.
Wow, Bryant is just smothered by Tyreen Powell.
right here from his linebacker position, and he's fired through. Nobody picks him up. Just a really good job of keeping his eyes on the quarterback right there, coming through there. And if you're Ben Bryant, that's a terrible.
Yeah, he was very forthright with us yesterday. Third down and long. Northwestern trying to convert. Middle of the field, nearly intercepted. 3 yards or less. You see they've converted every single time. Benjamin this time, though, cannot. Again, rugby-style punter. And heading calls for the fair catch. Deep inside Rutgers territory. Bryant's in trouble. He bounces away. He has some daylight. Makes a man miss on a beautiful hurdle. And then gets up across the 25. Well, that was an athletic move.
Just a really good job by Ben Bryant. And his coaches talked about it yesterday when we met with them.
2nd and 2, Bryant. Little no-huddle offense. They like to have tempo, although they haven't really had a chance to have it today. And that's a first down. Longerby makes the tackle after the reception was made by Cam Johnson.
You can't have tempo without those positive plays, and we're seeing a little bit of this now. Ben Bryant is a quarterback. When the ball hits his hands, he knows exactly where to go with the ball based off of what the defense is giving him, and he's showing that these last 2 plays.
13 of 25 so far today. He'll throw it for the 26th time, and it's intercepted. Inside Rutgers territory, it's Longerby who plucked it right out of the air. Bryant misreads where the receiver is and the defender is. Again, you can't miss him. He's on the left side of his offensive line. Whims it, and his pass is complete to Dremel, but he's hit almost immediately. Well, he was a basketball player, but he said he kind of outgrew that more than anything else. Rutgers will punt on 4th down. Heading calls for the fair catch and grabs it at the 16-yard line.
Jaquan Loyal come on a blitz, and that was disguised. Let's see if they get man or they go zone. I would expect him to play man and be a little aggressive.
On 3rd down, Bryant looking to the far side, and his pass is incomplete. What a hit.
Maybe use his legs to try to get some things going.
Hunter Renner lets this one go. It's a high, booming kick. And it's dropped by Rochelle, but then he picked it back up off the turf. They give it to Benjamin. Benjamin to the left tackle, and he's got the first down for the first time for the Scarlet Knights in the backfield. He wears number 26. Whims it, will keep it himself. And he's going to be stopped after maybe a half-yard gain, so it'll be 4th down.
But he's been a bright spot of somebody that you know you can get the ball in his hands.
Here's heading again. He had a block up to the 20-yard line. Torre made the tackle. There is a flag down. Oh, looks like they may have picked it up.
It's the first game of the season. We're all getting back into the groove of it. Football is back. Takes some getting back used to.
They get a first down from the 20-yard line. Bryant zips it, passes complete. He has Cam Johnson, which is a great sign. He took that hit earlier, so he's back in the game. Flip Dixon made the tackle. Northwestern 2 of 10 on 3rd downs, make it 3 of 11 as they get this one by a yard.
Fans are excited. Shano talked about the guys starting to buy in and really understand what he's preaching. This would be a big one if they're able to hold on to the shutout.
A little hitch by Bryant. He lost the football. He was hit by Fletcher. It's loose on the field.
Through everybody's hand. Fletcher comes off the edge. You see Ben Bryant goes with the pump fake. He's looking to get down the field right there, just not protecting the ball. Aaron Lewis gets his first crack at it. Ben Bryant then gets it. Then Fletcher gets back on it.
Zachary Franks, the right tackle, was able to recover it, but it's a major loss on the play. 3rd down and long. Pressure's coming, and Bryant's going down. It was Torre who spun right off of his blocker.
He's right here. Keep your eyes on this guy throughout this play. He gets it, and watch how he dips down underneath his shoulder, and he's able to pull that left hand. We call a rip as he gets it through Tiernan and is able to swing on the outside, rushing the passer. It'll put him all over the defense.
All right, Northwestern will punt one more time. Under 3 minutes to play. Fair catch is called. It's fumble picked up by Northwestern.
There's been 2 or 3 times now since he's been in just this series that he drops back and he just takes off to pick up some yards.
Yeah, 3rd down and short. He's going to throw here toward the end zone, and a diving attempt incomplete. 4th down and 1. They quickly get up to the line of scrimmage, and Sullivan will keep it himself, and he just dances across the first down marker and inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, maybe the 17, depending on the spot for the Scarlet Knights. Sullivan drops back, throws toward the end zone, and his receiver was out of bounds, but there may be a reason he was out of bounds. Longer beam was in on the coverage. Offset I formation behind Sullivan. Sullivan looking, he's rolling, he throws, pass is complete, touchdown, Wildcats. Finally on the board.
Going play action and him rolling out to the right and finding his running back in the end zone uncovered. An easy play for Northwestern of getting in the end zone right there.
Yeah, Powell looked like at the last moment he thought, uh-oh, somebody's got to cover him. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way, and it's through the uprights. As the last few seconds will tick off this clock.
Yes, Shiano talked about, hey, at Rutgers, you have to know who you are. You have to embrace it. You have to out-Rutgers them.